Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. We talk about nakshatra transits, and why we discuss on nakshatra transit is because that is more intricate details on the transit in zodiacs. A nakshatra may span more than one zodiac sign, and therefore it has a combination, a combined flavor of planet, nakshatra lord, deities, grahas, planet posited there, and also maybe one or two zodiac and zodiac lords. So you see, when you deal with nakshatra energies, you are dealing with so many factors here. This time Jupiter is going retrograde in Bharani, but on 27th of November, Jupiter will enter Ashwini Nakshatra. Ashwini, the first nakshatra of the Aries zodiac sign, that ends at 13 degree 20 minutes of Aries zodiac, from 0 to 13 degree 20 minutes. But because Jupiter was going ahead, Jupiter already travelled Ashwini Nakshatra, was in Bharani Nakshatra, went retrograde in Bharani Nakshatra, and now coming back. Although Jupiter is not changing zodiac, so don't think that Jupiter is going into Pisces or Jupiter is changing any zodiac. Jupiter is switching nakshatra. So from Bharani, which is more occult, more Venusian, more nakshatra related to Tantra, Jupiter is going to a far more stable yet healing nakshatra of Ashwini. Ashwini is a nakshatra ruled by Ashwini Kumars, which are the divine doctors, healers. And it brings lot of amrit, lot of healing abilities. It is a combination of both masculine and feminine, and the balance and the equilibrium gives rise to both the Ida and Pingala balance, which in turn helps a lot of people awaken their Kundalini, gain spiritual insights, and also see some new spark of life. But this is a retrograde Jupiter coming back to Ashwini. That means it is an unfinished task that Jupiter wants to finish. And on 31st of December, almost for 1 month, 3-4 days after, Jupiter will become direct in Ashwini Nakshatra. Then once again Jupiter will cover 1 more month in Ashwini Nakshatra, but in forward motion. So there is an oscillation happening in Ashwini. It will go back, then it will become forward. And then on 3rd of February, Venus will once again enter Bharani Nakshatra. So you see, Bharani to Ashwini, then Ashwini to Bharani is what is the phenomena from November to February. Also at the time of Jupiter, which is about to go stationary and direct, Mars will cross the Gandanta from Scorpio to Sagittarius. And why Mars is important? Because after all, Ashwini and Bharani both are in Aries zodiac sign, and we cannot take away the role and the importance of Mars as a planet, which will play a vital role, because the position of Mars will define what will happen to Jupiter. Around the end of December, just before Jupiter will go direct, at the time when Jupiter will be stationary, Mars will enter Jupiterian zodiac sign of Sagittarius. I will make another video for Mars transit in Sagittarius, so stay tuned. But Mars will enter into Sagittarius, and then there will be a Rashi Parivartan. That means Jupiter in Aries will be in the zodiac sign of Mars, and Mars in Sagittarius will be in the zodiac sign of Jupiter. So Mars in zodiacs of Jupiter, Jupiter in zodiac of Mars is a Parivartana Yoga, exchange. And at that time, Jupiter will be direct in Ashwini Nakshatra. So you can understand the pull of energy where Mars and Jupiter will come together and will create a healing vibration. So Jupiter is in Bharani, is in retrograde motion and will enter Ashwini. Ashwini is a Ketu's Nakshatra, if I go by planetary association of Nakshatra. It is in Martian energy, it has a Martian energy because it is in Aries zodiac. And where is Mars? In Scorpio, which you can say is also a domain of Ketu. So see how Mars and Ketu energy are interchanging, and this is the end of a certain way of life and beginning of a new way of life. Now what does Jupiter represent? It represents knowledge, way of life. It represents certain thought process, ideology. And when Jupiter comes in Ashwini once again, it makes these ideology and belief system more stronger. And what you will do is, you should focus on the path of dharma, maybe doing a lot of mantra jap, some chanting of shlokas, and praying to Bhagwan Hanuman. See, Guru is Gyan, knowledge. Ashwini is healing. And Mars is also energy, Urja. So it's about knowledge, healing and energy. So energy therapy. So you will see that there will be a wave of energy within you. For a sensitive person, for a learned person, for a person who is a healer, he or she will be able to figure out the dimensional shift, the energy shift. But for a common man, it will be more seen through their moon. That means through their mind and through the moon cycles. Their mental plane will shift and change. And henceforth, this is a great time to finish off a certain pending task, fulfill a promise. Maybe you are procrastinating and pushing things. Now it's the time to complete it, because Jupiter will give you the knowledge, the ambition, the necessary push to take that task. And therefore, this is going to start a new way of life. Don't forget that Rahu is already in Revati Nakshatra in Jupiterian zodiac of Pisces. You might unearth or discover some truth, new healing techniques. So it's a great time for recovery. Recovery of health, recovery of finances, recovery of emotions. And this can take your life full circle, which is in fact good. Especially from 1st of January onwards, when Jupiter becomes direct in Ashwini Nakshatra, Mars will be in Sagittarius zodiac sign. And in fact, Mars will be in Mula Nakshatra in the first week of January, which means Mars will also be in Ketu's Nakshatra. And then Jupiter in Ketu Nakshatra, Mars in Ketu Nakshatra, they are exchanging energies. Where is Ketu? Ketu will be in Virgo, in Chitra Nakshatra, bright star. That means detachment is the theme, healing is the theme, community service is the theme. And if you're doing that, you will feel that you are doing something good. Otherwise, you will feel that something is lacking. Especially people with great Ketu and Moon conjunction, Ketu influence on Moon. You are born in Ketu's Nakshatra, you will feel that detachment more. And in order to fulfill that gap, you need to be a mentor, guru and a teacher. And a retrograde Jupiter may also mean that someone who is not supposed to be a teacher is also a teacher. So you need to also be careful where the knowledge is coming from and who is giving you the knowledge. Because on Rahu in the Pisces can take the disguise of a guru, and a retrograde Jupiter can make you believe that he is the true guru. That's your test to identify the true knowledge with illusion, to separate them. And that will be the test of humanity also. What news are we following? What information channels are we following, and what information are we receiving? Is it healing to us or is it difficult? It is also the time where you rethink your finances. After all, Jupiter rules wealth, prosperity. You will also see market correction, people shifting jobs more often, things showing their trend which can be out of prediction. Someone is predicting, okay, market will go in this manner. Suddenly there is a twist and turns. So expect the unexpected. But because this is Jupiter and Jupiter is in Ketu's Nakshatra, this is the time to unlearn and relearn. This is the time to be an empty cup, because a lot of information will come to us. From the career perspective, this is a great time. After all, it's the nakshatra of initiatives. It's the nakshatra to heal. And if you are in a career trouble, Jupiter will help you. If you're a student, Jupiter is aspecting the 5th house of Leo. I'm not talking about Aries Ascendant. I'm just talking about in general that Jupiter in Ashwini Nakshatra wants you to wake up before sunrise, and the true knowledge will come in Brahma Muhurta. I have made a video on Brahma Muhurta. I will tag that video, share the link of the video in the pinned comment section. That why Brahma Muhurta is very important here. Ashwini is a nakshatra of Brahma Muhurta. That is why the divinity will come. See, he is the divine healer, Ashwini Kumars, the deity of the Ashwini Nakshatra. And he is there available. So you have to take the blessings. But how? There is no direct mantra, at least not in modern day and age. There will be people who will know. But for a common man, it's not available. So what should you do? You should pray to Narayan. You can chant the mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. You can chant Krishna mantras. You can just wake up before sunrise and meditate and do pranayam and allow your body to become a receptor. Doing yoga, kriya yoga, pranayam, sudarshan kriya, which or soham practice, meditation, whatever path you follow, whichever guru you follow, if you just do that, that will physically charge you up with positive vibrations. Next is for people who don't have a career. Housewives, elderly people, children. But for the adults who don't have a career or who don't want to or incapable of going into a career, your spiritual journey will begin. Because what we think is earning money is the only career. No, everything is karma. You are breathing, you are watching this. It's karma. As long as you are alive, you are doing karma constantly. So nobody is free from work. Everybody is doing some or the other work. On the other hand, financially, this is the time for great reset. So take a look on your balance sheet, take a look on your finances, talk to your financial advisor, and take necessary steps to curb expenses. See if your taxes are paid, because these can create legal issues later on. See, Jupiter is healing, and healing means you need to access the pain areas. Even if the pain is not there, try to do some proactive, take some proactive actions where you are yourself going and finding out where is the problem. If there is no problem, it's good. At least the verification has been done. With respect to marriage, it's a great transit because Venus in the entire month of December will be in Libra zodiac sign. A video on Venus transit in Libra will come soon. So please subscribe to the channel. Jupiter will be aspecting that Venus. It's a great time to recover the lost relation, bring people closer. But if you focus more on the negative energies of these transits, it will break the relation. Rather, think about cutting off the toxic and focusing on the sattvic. Let's discuss more of it in detail. My request is that please don't jump to ascendant-wise analysis. You need to understand the phenomena itself before you understand what will happen to your ascendant. It will be highly inconclusive if you directly go to your ascendant and watch that ascendant-wise tips. So my request is to watch the video in full so that you get to know everything. Also, please like the video, share the video among family and friends so that the word of astrology spreads. You can also follow me on Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp. All that social media link are in the description box below. For consultations, you can drop me an email. My email ID is in the comment section in the description box. And please put your comments, your suggestions, your experience about the transit. You know why? Because the comment section will act like a forum. Just your experience. You don't need to share your birth details. Just your experience anonymously or in a way that it helps someone who is in trouble. Maybe see, someone is really in trouble at this point of time and thinking he's alone and don't know what to do. But he watches my video but finds another person experiencing similar things and maybe he is out of it. I know that person will get real help if he or she shows his horoscope to an astrologer. But what if they can't? Then this forum will help them. This is community healing, and that is the true message of Jupiter in Ashwini. Remember, I am making this video not as per your ascendant, but as per your moon sign. Why? Because see, sometimes you need to understand the fluctuations through your mind, which might translate into your karma. You can watch this video as per your ascendant also, but first know your moon sign. What is your moon sign? Where moon is placed. If your moon is placed in your birth horoscope in Aries, you are Aries moon sign. If you're in your birth horoscope, Vedic astrology, sidereal birth horoscope, moon is in Cancer, your moon sign is Cancer. Let's quickly discuss this on the basis of moon sign. For Aries, this is going to be a transformation on your personality. It's an overall transformation, but also you need to fulfill pending tasks. It is your Jupiter, your ninth lord, coming back to Ashwini, and therefore it will heal you financially, in your marriage, in your business, overall. But you need to be ready to break yourself apart and rebuild. For Taurus, it's a retrograde Jupiter in Ashwini in the 12th house. It's a transit of healing. It will healing of any disease that you have. So follow a good lifestyle. Maybe this is a great time to connect to alternative healing therapies. Foreign travel expenses might see some hurdles, but if you are seeing hurdles, it means these hurdles are there to stop you for good. So rethink about it. A lot of replanning, rework, rethinking will be needed. For Gemini, this is a retrograde Jupiter in Ashwini in your 11th house. You will meet lost people, maybe your network circle will grow, but also you will see that your network circle and people whom you are connected with will show their true faces. Some will show their true positive colors and some will show their true negative colors. Just let it be. Don't overreact. This is a great filter and accept it the way it is. For Cancer, Jupiter will be in the 10th house. It will be 10th from your moon sign. That means it is the time to rethink about your career, your own position. And if you have lost some reputation, this Jupiter will help you rebuild it. But then you must say sorry to the God if you have done a mistake. If you don't accept your mistake, forget any help coming from Jupiter. Leo. Now in case of Leo, Jupiter retrograde will be in the 9th house. A 9th house retrograde Jupiter simply means go back to the temple. Go back to the temple, bow your head down and completely surrender in front of God, and He will heal things for you. The divine blessings are there for you. Communicate. Talk to God. Talk to God as if they are your own. And chanting Purusha Sukta, Vishnu Sahasranam, is an excellent remedy here. For Kanya, Virgo. For Virgo moon sign, Jupiter will be retrograde in Ashwini in the 8th house. Great time to fix things that are unfixable. Great time to bring old matters on the surface and address it. But ensure that while you are bringing it on the top, you are not digging the grave. Because digging the grave is not going to make the dead person come alive. So if something is gone, that means it's gone. No need to bring it back. But if something needs revival, that revival will happen. Your career will grow, your personality will grow, especially people who are connected to healing, who are connected to medicine, astrology, will see great insights. Your gut feeling will increase, so meditate. Libra. In case of Libra, Jupiter will be retrograde in your 7th house. Therefore, this can resolve marriage issues and bring back couples who are separated or who are on the verge of divorce, provided their horoscope allows. This has the potential to recover losses coming in business. Maybe investment will come your way. It's a very good transit, but take major decisions only once Jupiter becomes direct in Ashwini Nakshatra. Great for people who are involved into teaching, medicine, research work, and banking and finance, and if you are a jeweler or involved somehow into the jewelry industry. For Scorpio, this is going to be an excellent time. Mars will be on the ascendant and Jupiter will be in the 6th house, but take care of your health. This is all about your health. You need to recover. Does not matter what age you are in, and you will, provided you are using Jupiter in Ashwini energy. That means you are using the Ketu's energy. Leave what needs to be left. Leave left apart. Like for example, you're smoking. Leave. Quit smoking. Quit. What is negative? Remove the toxic, and what will be left will be Jupiter's blessing. Sagittarius. For you, it's a Jupiter retrograde in the 5th house. Your intuition, your creativity will become 10 times more. But so will be your suspicion and paranoia. So be grounded. Focus more on learning. You need to be a student. Go back to the drawing board. Fix the core issue, because fighting the symptoms will not treat the disease. So you need to hit the core, and for that you may have to talk to a counselor, healer, astrologer, because it's your ascendant lord who is in the 5th house. Also, for a couple who want to have children, it's a great time, especially someone who is suffering medically. For Capricorn, it's a time when Jupiter will be retrograde in the 4th house. Now, 4th house is an excellent position of Jupiter. Jupiter gets exalted in Cancer, which is 4th house of Kalpurush. This Jupiter will help you rethink about your career and about your comfort zone. And if you're uncomfortable, maybe it's the time to replan. But don't take any action until Jupiter becomes direct. You plan, you learn, you unlearn, you relearn. Maybe you need certification. Prepare a strategy and then execute. Take the help of your mother or of the Divine Mother. Chant Devi Suktam. For Aquarius, this is Jupiter retrograde in the 3rd house. Do not mistake by jumping into conclusion very soon. Weigh each options carefully and understand the long-term approach, because this retrograde Jupiter can make you a little bit impatient. But if you are a healer, especially energy therapist, if you are into, if you are using your hands to heal, anyway, if you're a doctor, surgeon, therapist, spa, if you are into acupuncture, acupressure, this is a great time for you. For people who have strong Jupiter and who are Aquarius moon sign, this is a time of great rediscovery of your own potential. So explore your talent. For Pisces, this will be a Jupiter retrograde in your 2nd house. And therefore, this can bring people closer in your family, but also redefine the structure in the family. And that's okay. If somebody bigger than you, if somebody powerful than you kind of suggest you something, accept it. Retrograde Jupiter will be aspecting the 8th and the 6th house, so it can resurface the disease and you will have to pop a pill. So it is better to correct immediately with food first. Even if you're healthy, be very careful about what you speak and what you eat, and this is the time to fulfill your commitments. So you see how Jupiter in Ashwini kind of brings back the old memory, kind of takes you to that place, and then you start fulfilling it, and then it will heal. So it will make you do something. It will make you do a lot of things. A lot of activity will be going on here. Ketu's energy will take things away from you. Mars energy will bring desire, and you will be empty plate, and then you will bring things on your plate. So a lot of stuff will happen. Especially if you're a healer, doctor, if you're into medicine, if you're into acupuncture, acupressure, if you're into spas, therapies, massage, if you are basically giving any kind of medical or mental relief, psychologist, psychiatrist, Jupiter in Ashwini will help you boost your career, boost your personality, and maybe others will need them. Also, Jupiter in this energy, especially in January when Mars will be in Moola Nakshatra, declutter your house. I know Diwali has gone, so a lot of people must have already decluttered their house, but try to do it more. Try to do it more and see if anyone needs some help related to medicine. Help them. So that was a quick message I wanted to share about Jupiter transit in Ashwini Nakshatra. Let me know how you feel. Please share your views in the comment section below. We'll meet again in the next video. Till then, namaste.